Hey everybody, welcome back to Coco's Vegan Journey. And today I am making juice for my NAIJA peeps. Shout out to my NAIJA peeps. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for my subscribers that are watching me. Thank you for my new subscribers that are watching me. And thank you to my NAIJA peeps that are watching me. This juice segment is just for you. Okay guys, so I got so much wonderful feedback on my last video that I did when I made the Hulk. And this time around, I am making a juice specifically for my NAIJA peeps. Actually, it's for anybody in the world. But people in Nigeria were messaging me saying, we can't find kale, where do we get kale from, etc., etc. Can you do a juice specifically just for us that has ingredients that are easily accessible to us? So that's what I've done. I've created a recipe and I'm gonna give you a rundown of exactly what you need. So get your pens and papers out because this is gonna go by real fast. Right, so first of all, you need half of a lemon, just half. You need 5 green apples, okay? 5 cucumbers. I put 9 ounces of, 9 ounces of ginger, which comes to about 2 tablespoons once it's juiced out. And also I used 2 cups of spinach, okay? And so I just want you guys to know that I actually read all of your comments and all of your suggestions and things that I can do to make the video easier and just putting in more information. So one of the questions that one of my subscribers asked me, my followers on Instagram asked me, are you following me on @Coco's Vegan Journey? If you aren't, make sure you go and follow me on @Coco's Vegan Journey. All right, people have been asking me, how exactly do I clean my vegetables, which is a very good question. So I use about half of a cup of vinegar, a quarter of a cup of vinegar. If you do not have vinegar, you can use apple cider vinegar, and I wouldn't use as much as I use with this one. So probably about maybe 4 tablespoons of this and a pinch of pink salt. Okay, so what I have here right now, I have my pears and green apples, which is inside this recipe. Oh, that was another thing that I didn't mention. That is actually a part of the recipe because I ran out of pears. I had to use it all, but I used 5 pears as well, okay? So I'm soaking my pears and my apples, and I soak my fruits and vegetables for about 15 minutes. And inside here, I have my spinach and my cucumber, and I even put the ginger in here as well. Once it's been soaked for 15 minutes, I drain out the water, and then after I drain out the water, I give the vegetables and fruits an extra rinse. So that is what you do to make sure that your vegetables are nice and clean. You get all those pesticides off of it. You get all of the icky, dirty stuff and people handling your fruit and everything. And you know, just washing it underwater is not good enough. You've got to give it a good soak in some apple cider vinegar or regular white distilled vinegar. And don't forget to add the salt, okay? Now, next up, I am going to rinse off my vegetables, make sure I wash my hands, and I'm gonna introduce to you my special guest for today. All right guys, so before I introduce my new guest to you, actually my special guest, I wanna introduce to you my new friend. Shout out to Omega. Omega, say hi. Seriously, he talks to me. That was a joke. Okay, let's get serious. The reason why I decided to stop using the other juicer that I was using and upgrade to a new one is because my coach watched my video. Shout out to my coach, Coach Akins. Follow him on Instagram, you guys. He is the bomb. Akins B007. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. He has a lot of great healthy tips, and you should do his juice fast. I mean his 30-day Akins fast whenever you have a chance. All right, so he saw my video and gave me some suggestions and said that, hey, babe, you gotta get a new juicer. You gotta get a slow juicer, then you will really be making medicine. And I did my research and he was right. He's always right. And really and truly, several things happened when I used this juicer for the first time. Number 1, I got way more juice with my previous ingredients that I used from old juice recipes. 2, I learned that when you use a slow juicer, that it uses less heat And when you use a fast juicer, the heat actually kills the nutrients that you need to get from your juice in order for it to really heal your body. So this is actually a medicine making machine, okay? This is an Omega NC 900 HDC. It's not the one that I'm giving out for my giveaway, but it is something similar and just as good. And I can't wait for you guys to see how this puppy works. Let's get juicing. Okay guys, this is an epic moment. For the first time ever, I'm having a special guest, and my first ever special guest is my darling sweetheart son, Dylan. Come on, Dylan, come and join me. Dylan, say hi.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Oh, he's already a YouTuber. Hi guys. Just kidding. All right, so Dylan is home from boarding school, and while I was making my first batch, he was like, oh, what are you putting in there? What's this? What's that? And he actually asked me if he could help me. This is not staged. I did not force him. The only preparation that he's done for this video is get his waves together. Show the audience your waves. Oh, okay, he's not ready to show his waves. All right, so we're gonna get our hands washed, and then we're gonna start juicing, and we're gonna see what it comes out and tastes like in the end. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna put into our juicer is our ginger. All right, so Dylan, can you help me pick these out and put the ginger in? All right, so Dylan, you know that this is a green juice that we're making, right? And you told me that you were gonna name it. Have you thought of a name for the green juice? Since we used the Hulk the last time, which is our favorite Marvel character, I told Dylan to come up with another name for this new green juice because it's a totally new recipe. Here's the last one. So what name did you decide?
Dylan's green drink.
Tell them out there.
Dylan's green drink.
Dylan's green drink. All right, guys. So now that we put our ginger in, we're gonna turn our juicer, and I want you guys to listen. It's so much more quieter than the other one, right? So we've got our ginger in, and now we're gonna start putting in our spinach. And what I learned I got this tip from Nadine. You guys, you need to follow her on Instagram at love.bearfood, okay? I recently gave her a shout out because it was her birthday the other day, and she is amazing. I have spoken about her and also Coach Akins. They are the two major people that have helped me on this journey, and Nadine advised me that I should use the ginger first along with the green leafy vegetables as the base for my juices. So that's what I'm doing. I listen to you guys. Nadine, I listen to you. You guys give the best advice. All right, so we put in the majority of our spinach. I'm gonna see if we got any more leaves lurking down there. Dylan, can you pick out some more spinach leaves? And do you guys see how this is coming out of the juicer? It is coming out slowly, and it's coming out super duper duper dry. Like there's nothing for me to squeeze to get out. And that was another difference between this and the other juicer is I get way more juice, okay? And that's what you want. All right, so now we're gonna put in our cucumber. For those of you that don't like cucumber like me, I never really liked cucumber. This is a great way for you to get your intake of cucumber in because this juice tastes really yummy, and you can't even taste the cucumber. It tastes really good, but cucumber is actually really good for you. It's like a well-kept beauty secret. You know, back in the day where, you know, they would say put some cucumbers on your eyes so that it would reduce the puffiness. Cucumber does amazing things to your skin. Look at my skin. It is almost flawless without the makeup. All right, here we go. Don't put too much at a time. All right, so Dylan, I know you didn't get to taste this drink, but I said that I was making this drink for, you know, people in Nigeria so that they can know what type of ingredients to use. Who do you think in Nigeria would really benefit from this drink? This drink actually helps you to lose weight, so who would you recommend should take this drink that you know? Grandpa? Really? Okay, who else? That was an obvious one. We want Grandpa to take this juice because we want him to be healthy. Dad, Dylan says he wants you to take the juice to be healthy. So one more person. Who can you think of? back home in Nigeria who we want to be really, really, really super duper healthy that should take this. Auntie Vero, who loves Big Burger King and Domino's Pizza and Nando's and all that yucky, yucky stuff that we don't eat anymore. Dylan says he wants you to get healthy. So you are on Dylan's list of #1 people to get healthy, Auntie Vero and Grandpa. Nice one, Dylan. You guys, I'm gonna let you guys know why I use lemon now inside my juices. Apart from the fact that it gives, oops, lost lemon, gives the juice like a nice tart taste, there's something else that this lemon does, and you should put it in all of your juices. All right, so we are almost done putting in all the cucumber and the spinach, and this is the first batch that came out. And like I said before, I like to sieve my juice before I put it inside my mason jar, because this is basically what comes out once I sieve. You guys see that? So I usually try to do that and make sure that the container is filled up first, and then I start back juicing again. So let's turn it on. There you go. So while Dylan's doing that, I'm gonna let you guys know why I chose to put a lemon inside of the juice, and also I chose to put a little bit of mint. Now I know I didn't tell you at the beginning of the video, but I just decided to add it at the last minute, and I wanna let you guys know why you should always put mint, ginger, and lemon in your juice. All right, so the reason why I use a little bit of lemon is because it helps to alkalize your body. It alkalizes your juice, which is great. Then I put a little bit of mint, which is it acts as a detoxifier, which is amazing. And the ginger, which I put in at the beginning of the video, it acts as a superfood. So you want to make sure that you have those 3 things in your juices at all times, no matter what color juice you're making. You want a detoxifier, you want a superfood, and you want something that's gonna alkalize your body. And that's a tip from Coco. Tip, tip, tip. All right, so now we are adding in our last ingredients. We're adding in the pear and the green apple. So to be very honest with you, the reason why I use the spinach and also the cucumber as the base for the vegetable, if you notice, I use probably way more spinach and cucumber than I am with the pear and the apple. And that's because you always want to make sure that you have more vegetables in your juice than you do fruit. Fruit really is just supposed to be to help to make it just a little bit sweeter. You don't always need to have a lot of sugar in your juice. Even though it's natural sugar, you don't need a lot of it. So we are gonna finish juicing up these pears and apples, and we're gonna mix it into our mix and give it a taste test. All right, so we are done juicing now with our pears and our apples. And like I said before, I'm using a sieve because I don't like my juice to have a lot of pulp, and I don't like the foam on top. I like it to be nice and smooth. So, but for those of you that don't want to use a sieve, that's fine. You probably actually get more juice, which is great. The more juice, the better. All right, so Dylan is my guinea pig, and I'm gonna use him to do the taste test for the juice. Ladies, even guys out there, parents that are trying to get their kids to take more fruits and veggies, this is a perfect way to get your kids to get all their nutrients in, all their veggies, everything. And Dylan has been telling me that he wants to go to the gym, he wants to be strong, and I told him that he has to drink a green juice every day. So, are you ready to taste it? All right, okay. It's gonna taste good, I promise. All right. All right, so you guys saw that I had my spoon that I was using for the sieve, and now I'm using it just to give the juice a really good stir. You wanna make sure all those ingredients are put in. And how I do all the time, I always make sure that I do a taste test on screen live so that you can see the reaction on my face. So let's see how Dylan likes it. This is not a practice run. This is for real. Does it taste good? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Let me taste it too. It is so good. Chop knuckle. This is Dylan's green drink, and I want you guys to try it. And another tip is the best way to drink your juice is when it's freshly made. I know I told you guys before that you can put your juice in the fridge to chill a little bit, but apparently we should drink it freshly once it's squeezed at room temperature. All right, guys, so there you have it. This is Coco's vegan journey. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Make sure you press that subscribe button right there. Subscribe to the channel. And I want you to heal, live, and love. Thank you for watching.